I'm going to find celebrities that influenced your life, and I'm going to ask them how they did it and what their dream is for the future so that you can learn from them. What's your dream?
I want to go back to bed.
Go back to bed. There's no work-life balance, folks. It's mixing it all up, that's all there is. What's your dream?
To live abroad.
Why don't you just go now?
Because I've got a job starting in September.
If you want to go to France, don't get a job. Start your own business. It's something that you can mobile do so you don't get stuck in the job. Once you start, it will get harder to leave. You guys have a dream?
I want to be a mechanic, maybe a master tech.
You can make stuff already, right?
Yeah.
So why don't you make a boat that looks like a duck and put it on the Thames and start getting noticed for your brilliant engineering skills? Imagine the PR for your brilliant invention.
We want to kind of start our own vintage clothing brand, but we're kind of struggling with where to start and how to start.
Well, first step is what you're doing. You have an idea, right? Now, what's the name of the clothing brand?
We haven't.
Just come up with a name and make it real in your head. Start researching how other people have built clothing brands. Start trying to hang out with people that have been involved in building clothing brands. Go to events where people are pitching a startup event. Start signing up to all the mailing lists of all the different clothing brands to see how they market themselves. Consider you don't have to go on your own. You could go work with an entrepreneur that's already got a clothing brand. What's your dream?
What's my dream? For everything to be all right.
So how can people do what they love? What's your advice for them?
I think we forget what we want when we wake up every day.
So how did you make your success a need, not a want?
Well, I think if you want it enough and it becomes your obsession, then it automatically becomes a need. If you decide who you are, then you will get more of that back. If you have time for people, they might have time for you, and if they don't have time for you, then they might have time for somebody else. You do get what you give, but you don't get it necessarily as a direct response from where you point it. Mm-hmm. What you do is you get more of it from somewhere else to give again. So you actually don't get it back for yourself. You only get it back to give some more of.
The way I put this, what you're talking about, is so profound. It's not give and take like we're taught. It's give without take, and it comes back to you another way. So I've got one final thing to give you, £50. Got a request for you, yeah? What I do is I give people money. They tell me their dream, and I give them money and time, and I promote them on my channel to make their dream come true, right? Can you do it once in the next couple of weeks? Listen to someone's dream, be their first customer. Sometimes they just want to open up a hairdresser or something. Pay them, be their first customer, and share that. Just help someone's dream happen. Coming from Chris Evans, you can make someoe's dreams happen, and just give them £50 to be their first customer. That's often all people need.
I promise I will.
What are you doing?
Doing some shoe selling.
What type of shoes?
Jordans, Nikes, like Dunks.
How did you become so entrepreneurial so young? What did you do?
I just wanted to, do what I like. I like shoes, so I wanted to sell my shoes, make some money off of it. So I just, did that.
Oh, I'm so proud of you, man. High five. Well done. Now, I'm looking for Richard Hammond. Have you seen him anywhere?
I have seen him. He went that way.
When I started a little like a patio cleaning business.
Wow.
I made £2,000 revenue over 2 months.
Wow.
And honestly, all of it's through you. You fully inspire me.
You can't give me all the credit, man. You made it happen yourself. I'm proud of you. What's the name of your business?
HFX jet washing.
Oh, wow. Great. How old are you?
I'm 15.
That's unbelievable, man. So what's your dream?
My dream is to become like a professional gardener and just carry on my business.
How did you get started?
I just found it fun mowing the lawn at my parents' house. Now I'm making over £500 a month off doing loads of people's lawns.
I absolutely love this. I respect you, and I respect your father a lot. Best dad in the world right there. Give him a big hug. What is your dream?
Who are you?
That's a good question. I ask myself that every day. I'm someone trying to inspire people to do what they love every day.
What is it? What do you want to do in life?
What do you want to achieve in life?
Well, I've done it. So I just wanted to run a lot of marathons. I wanted to do adventures. I wanted to learn languages, so I've learned a few languages.
What languages do you know?
Tous les spectacles en français. J'ai fait une tournée de toute la France. Half Deutsch in Berlin, Espagnol. It's just trying to do more languages, more countries, 45 countries now. And
how did you make that happen? A lot of people might listen to that are young on my TikTok and think, wow, how did you do it though? How did you make all those things happen?
Determination is more important than raw talent. So determination is the thing.
What's your dream?
Interestingly, I came and saw you earlier and I couldn't stay around and talk, so I had to come back to the stand. For me, getting natural health affordable to the general public. For myself, I've gone through a lot of health issues, and I hate the fact that for my disease I need to use chemicals to cure it when there's natural remedies out there. So for me, I'd love to be able to create natural alternatives to the chemicals out there and make them affordable or free to the public.
It's a brilliant idea. You inspire me. That is a brilliant idea. I'll be your first client. I'd like to buy some of your new products. Well done, man. Do you know where Richard Hammond is? No.
I followed you before you followed me.
No way.
Yes.
No way. As soon as I told my colleagues
Yeah.
that I was meeting you, they're like, oh, one of the funniest people we know.
They obviously don't know many people.
That's what I said. If you went back to the 15-year-old you and gave some advice, what would it be?
Yeah, just tell him that it's going to all be all right.
Yeah.
I think that I hugely lacked confidence. That was the reason I got into stand-up in the first place, was that I just had such a lack of confidence, and weirdly I thought, if I could talk in front of a room of 200 people, then maybe if I can have a conversation with 2 people, and I'd be better at it.
I think luck's such an important part. We don't talk about it enough. But was there a moment you went, oh, that moment happened? If it hadn't, I wouldn't be where I am today.
Yeah, there's always moments where like TV shows or like gigs have gone particularly well when it could have gone badly, and certain people saw me there on that day and they were like, oh, let's get him to do that. My first ever TV gig was on Russell Howard's Good News, and I did this stand-up set and it went really, really well. I had an amazing gig, and you could consider that lucky, but you could also consider the work that I put in previously to get to that point and be confident on that stage is your sort of predestined, and it's a bit of hard work and effort.
Do you have a dream?
To be a fashion designer.
What's the next step to make it happen?
I guess start a business and promote slow fashion and ethical making.
I wear the same stuff every day. I don't want my mind taken up thinking about what I have to wear when there's more important things for my brain to spend time on. Could you make me one thing if I pay you? Make me one thing I can wear that's unique to me, and I can just wear it, and I can buy it once and wear it forever. Top and some trousers that I can wear all the time. I'm going to say, because I'm going to buy it once and it's going to last for a long time, so it's quality, right? I'm going to say £300. Is it possible?
Yeah, that would probably be about right.
Give me your bank details. I'll transfer you £300. Really? Then you make something, send it to me, and then I'll share it, and other people can buy it if they want to.
Yeah.
Deal?
Send me all your measurements.
What's your dream?
Well, hopefully to own one of these actually one day. It's not ours.
Why are you dressed as a Ghostbuster?
Well, because we're the Sussex Ghostbusters, so we do charity events, and we get asked to come to places like this. So.
You are an organisation working for free to help charities. That is powerful. A lot of people want to support you around that, yeah? Really?
Sussex Ghostbusters.
Sussex Ghostbusters. I thought you said Sausage Ghostbusters.
Sausage Ghostbusters.
It's not a bad name. What's your dream? Hey guys, do you know where Richard Hammond is?
No, I think he could be played by main stage.
Richard, can I ask you a question? What is your dream?
My dream? That's a massive question.
I know, that's why I'm asking you.
Tranquility.
Tranquility.
Yeah, for one and all. That would be great, wouldn't it?
Absolutely awesome. How are we going to make that happen?
That's a big one. I don't know. That's to do with ambition and wants and needs, isn't it? But this is really heavy, and who are you anyway?
My name is Simon Scribb. I help people's dreams happen on social media, but I also love to hear people that have already made their dreams happen, how they made it happen. How did you make it happen?
Oh, that's a long question. I was very lucky. 35 years of working in media, man. It's a big one.
Luck is a skill?
I'm not going to get shouted at by the rest. What?
Luck is a skill, right?
You have to be there when it happens.
Persistent. You're a star, literally.